Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what's using my life? One of the things that we know about life is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go real well, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you're happy, and sometimes you're sad. Now that's that thing called life. You're gonna have some ups and you're gonna have some downs. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. Make a declaration to yourself. Declare all out war that you're going to get out of this rut.
I just always knew, I always felt as a kid that there was more for me. I didn't see things the way that a lot of the other kids in the neighborhood saw things, or even my parents for that matter. They saw us being black or us being poor. I had a teacher, I said, they were asking kids what they want to be, and I said, I want to be a millionaire. And he said, you're never going to make it because you're poor and you're black. But even as a child, there was something in me that said, that's not true, don't believe that. But I know now that was and is the voice of God.
I learned along the way, everything that's happening to you is God is processing you. Every difficult moment you're having, He just processing you. That's all He's doing. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. And if you need to be tough when you get to where you're going, then He gonna toughen you. If you gotta be more caring along the way, He gonna let you have some trials come your way that's gonna have to produce that in you. What happened in my life was getting where I've gotten to today and where I'm even headed to, I had to be tough. So He toughened me along the way. I had to learn how to appreciate a lot, so He took everything. To really understand the value of money, I had none. To just appreciate simple things, what I'm gonna eat today, where I'm gonna wash up at, where I'm gonna bathe. He sent me through a trial of being homeless for 3 years. I lived in a car for 3 years. All of that I was going through, that I was tripping with, that I did not appreciate or understand, I understand it now, because I'm on the other side of them troubles. And I understand what all them troubles was for. And even though I did not understand or appreciate the route He took me on, it was the route I had to go on. See, the route you on right now is the route you got to take, and it's very uniquely yours.
Every day I wake up and I have to remind myself to enjoy the moment, because so many times, so much of my childhood was in so much chaos and confusion. And I was just realizing that it's been 10 years. I was thinking about this morning. It's been 10 years that I've been happy. First 28 years of my life, I was completely miserable, suicidal, depressed, and saved. I grew up with my father, who from the time I was a kid to now, till 10 years ago, I was every 4-letter word in the book. So you have all of those things, and God has to constantly remind me, I am God, you're okay.
So many times people don't want to step out for the fear of being perceived strange. I realize when you're birthing a dream, you might be perceived a little strange. And if we want to get something different, we might have to do something different. What are you willing to give yourself permission to do? Do your dream because it's keeping you up at night. Because until you say yes to your big picture assignment, you won't be at peace with the current day. Your dream, your vision, your goal, your business, your champion is to save our lives. So if you don't do it for you, please do it for me.
I've been on sets where I've been the only black face. As recently as 2019, going, where are the black people? I know what I do is important. I know what I do touches millions of people around the world. So what I know about what I'm doing is, any doubters, just come take a visit and walk these streets, see these people, see these underdogs, and you tell me what I do don't mean.
I don't need you to know my name. Just be inspired by something I said or did, and my day is complete.